Hi guys, so today we are going to go and look at how if the East African Federation forms. So it's basically it's a bunch of countries like DRC, South Sudan, Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, and some other country. So let's start with how they expand out. So first they've got a very tiny sea border here. If they could just capture this exclave, which is by Angola, which is this country, by the way, this one. So they just declare war on this country just for coast, and they might or might not take out some of the coasts. So I've just buffed up this country. So yeah. So first, sorry. So first they just invade the exclave first, which they have most of the army situated. So after taking out the exclave quite quickly, uh, the exclaves the government, which is the local government there, has surrendered, but the Angola hasn't surrendered, and in fact they were pushing now. They while they were getting while the East Federation forces were getting distracted, they were making advances. However, that soon stopped. The as the East Federation army now starts, they push back there. They continue to push back until till they make a very significant gains, and then the Angola government surrender. So in the peace treaty, Angola loses just very little land, actually not that much, but they had lost a port city, which is really important. So yeah. Oops, sorry guys. This is just a glitch with the MS Paint. So yeah. So now they wanted to expand out a little further on north. But now Sudan is actually not very happy with Sudan being joined here since South Sudan, because they don't, I think, recognize it as a legitimate state. So they form the Anti-East Federation Pact, which consists of these countries, which really limits their ability to the north, but they can just simply go through Congo and go up north. So that's what they do. They come and go and declare war on the Republic of Congo. The DRC actually, which is the largest country here, doesn't want it to do, but they're kind of forced to, because these eastern countries have more power than them. So it's basically like imperialism type stuff. So yeah. So first, like literally, the capital is just located right here. So they quickly invade the capital. Then they continue making border gains until they surrender. So in that peace treaty, they will take over all of the entire country. So now they wanted some allies. So what they do is now force Angola to be their ally, and get Madagascar and Somalia. They're not very strong countries, but they will manage to get Eritrea and Djibouti, which surrounds Ethiopia. And so with this response, they got Libya on this side, Libya on Libya on their side. But the Egyptian was furious when they sent it, since Sudan doesn't have good relations with it. So Egypt joined this alliance, which makes the alliance even more powerful. I will just mark this in dark brown so it will be easy for you guys to identify the allies. Yeah, so this is like so one second. So yeah, this is like, so this dark red colors are the areas which they have invaded. Now they go and invade Malawi. Uh, so the first the Tanzanian troops starts here, but but this alliance has quickly sent this country, which makes it even more difficult. And they were about to join to this alliance, except that they've already declared war, and they're like that, how like NATO Article 5 is like that they won't like allow countries who are in active conflict. So yeah. So Malwa is in big trouble all time. So they quickly invade, And soon this country, which is I forgot this country's name, is here. They just decided to side it with which is a side with him, which the alliance said not to do, because we won't help you that much because you're on the other side. But they are like, may I don't care. So they now join the war with them. And with that the forces were actually pushed back because of the forces were like pushed back because of the like the backfire that they had to suffer. And Zambia even managed to push out into the Eastern Federation's panhandle they had, but soon they were quickly stopped. And they again, as this country has the most means army, they invaded again and quickly uses a spearhead to go towards Malwa, which another the Tanzanian army again starts an invasion. Even the Tanzanian army and the DRC army started to invade it, the commonly the Eastern Federation. So basically, they're in big trouble right now. So half of Malawi and half of Zambia, I think that's the country's name, got uh, like messed up. So like they got cut off from any force supplies. So they just basically surrender. Agree on condition that only the invaded lands, the cut off lands of the invaded lands only get into their power. So in the peace treaty, they took over this thing with uh, with now them both being in the alliance. So yeah, so this now may not so this is like the alliance now. Then quickly South Africa decided to join, which makes the alliance even more powerful. But Egypt was like, if you then Egypt was like, if you join this alliance. So they were kind of forced to make South Africa out, though they really wanted it. But as they were very furious with this, they decided to join with the alliance, which makes the power more. They even get Equatorial Guinea and Cameroon to join the alliance, severely limiting their ability. So now, so now what? So now, guys, if now this war has been over, the part two will come out soon. But so now this is the part one. I'll just be doing alliances for now. So after this, DRC sent a threat message to Mozambique. They're saying that if they do not join their alliance, they will invade it. So Mozambique, being very scared, joins the alliance, which causes Namibia also to join. And basically the rest of the countries in the south have just decided to join. So they started up a partnership alliance, the yellow team. They will be marked with light yellow. So this country has been, so they will be protected, but they will not be protected, but they'll have some military there, like a military cooperation. So with that, Cameroon gets to join here, and with that, they are the if the red team also starts one partnership program, which makes Nigeria and Niger join, the twin countries join. They're in the partnership program, which is basically the same. How Ethiopia is now facing some things which we'll discuss in the part two. But for now, they get Yemen and Oman to join, though Oman doesn't get really well and decides to switch their tides towards the yellow partnership team, which is a huge blow for them. So yeah, it might or might not turn out to a African war or maybe a global war. So thank you guys for watching, and be sure to be subscribed so that you can see that in the next episode. Bye.